Hi guys, this is Nancy with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. And yes, we have a better series this week. We were dealing with, craziness for the last week, things that it's not the best thing to talk about, but we have to talk about it. Anyway, this week we're talking about becoming the better self, becoming your better self with everything within your life. Okay, it is possible. Please, let me tell you. So anyway, let me get right into it. The entire 7-day series is going to be about you becoming your better self every single day. Okay. Now, normally you have, people that say people are making millions of dollars out there, and you're looking at them like, oh my God, these people are making millions. They are, super, super intelligent. They are, great IQ. They are just the best person ever when it comes down to every single thing, business and making money and everything. And then you have somebody that's making, say, 40K a year, and you look at them like, you're making 40K a year, really? You don't really know what you're doing, or you don't have the knowledge as a person that's making millions of dollars. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. Okay, it is not true that you will sit there and look at somebody making millions and look at somebody making 40,000 and thinking that they're not the same. They are the same. It's going to be what you do with your life and how you think and what you do is going to make it a big difference versus if you're going to make money or you're not going to make money. Okay, so I'm here to kind of break it down to you in psychology. As you guys know, I am still working on psychology. I'm in school. I am learning a whole lot, and it's just super, super crazy to see that we're all the same. Okay, it's no different. We're all the same. So we were born into life with different characteristics and different things about ourselves that we can change. So there's things that are going to be about you and me that we can change at all. Okay, it's a part of you. It becomes you, and then you are going to have characteristics where you can now learn. You can educate yourself and start learning, how to talk, how to think, the wisdom, the knowledge. You start getting into, learning all these things, and you develop, all of these things to be better, increase your knowledge with everything, and you become a better person because you start, looking into, things that can improve yourself. So there are two different ways that you can look at it. You can stay with all of these things that you're born with, and you can change. So you change, you develop everything that you want to become, and it is definitely possible. So I'm gonna start this off by saying this is day one. I should have started out by saying it's day one, but anyway, it's day one. Unlocking your inner power, the psychology of self-concept. So some of the things that you need to start to look into your life to see, what am I practicing? What am I doing? What am I thinking? What am I saying? Things that you need to start looking at in your life. I'm going to go down with maybe 3 to 4 different things. Okay. A lot of us are not really using all of our knowledge that we can use. We're not using a lot of our brain. 90% of our brain we're not using. We're not tapping into our brain and getting that used. So a lot of scientists and psychologists would say, yeah, we are definitely not using it, and it's time for us to start using at least 50% of what we have. Okay, really. So anyway, some of the things that you need to start looking for is going to be your doubt in your abilities. Again, everybody goes through this, and everything that I'm tapping into this entire week, we all go through it. We are human. If you're human, you're going through it, okay? Or unless you're animal or something else. But if you're human, you have been through it, you have gone through it, you have experienced it. So if you have doubt in your abilities, we all do. You have to start looking at changing those doubts that you have in your mind. Doubts that you can't, you can speak on camera. I mean, before I'm not much of a person to, talk in public and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't believe that I'm doing this right now. So, again, I was so super scared thinking that I don't have the ability to talk to people. And I've been doing it now for, I don't know, about a year. So, there's so many things that you can surprise yourself that, you think that, I can't do this. You can do it. Okay. Number two is going to be you compare yourself to others constantly. And I do that a lot. Okay. I have cut down on, doing so. And again, we all are not perfect. Okay. So we are going to be constantly, evolving and learning and just creating our, own unique self of who we want to be. So sometimes you sit there and compare yourself to, say, another girl out there. She's in your same age, or you're looking at her and she's like, oh my God, she's driving a Range Rover. Oh my God, she is doing this. Oh my God. Listen, we all go through struggles. Nobody is, even if you're born into money and you have family that is super rich, you're going to have some kind of problems. Everybody has problem in life, okay? It's what you do with a problem when you get it. You sit on it and do nothing about it. You get your ass up and say, okay, I'm going to change this. This is a problem I have. I am going to change my situation. If you don't decide to change it, then it will never change for you. Okay? So that's number two. Number three is going to be you stay in your comfort zone. Oh, I can just think about all these things right now that I go through sometimes. And a lot of times I'm like, okay, I'm going to just stay here. I'm going to do this and I'm just not going to, go out. That's something that I'm like, I'm a homely person. I like to stay home and, I don't know, drink hot chocolate. It's getting cold now. So drink some hot chocolate and cuddle up in front of the TV and just be, But again, just the other day I started getting out there, start going out a lot more, So things that you will, think that, oh my God, you're going to stay in your comfort zone. You're not going to talk to people. You're not going to go out. You're not going to network. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. Guys, if you're not going to do any of those, then shit, what are you doing? You're just going to become stagnant. Okay, so whatever your dreams or your goals that you want for your life, you can't just stay home and do nothing. Okay, you got to get out there. Okay, number four is going to be your belief. You believe success is only for special people. Those special people that's out there that you're like, oh my God, this is let's say Nicki Minaj. Okay, that's the name that came to my mind. Oh my God, this is Nicki Minaj, or Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift. You're like, oh my God, these people they are super special. Let me tell you something, guys. They're not special, okay? They ain't special. They decide that they want to go do something and they did not quit and they continue doing it until they achieve their goal and they're successful in life. There's no super specialness about them, okay? There's nothing that they're, oh my God, they're from the moon or they're from, I don't know, somewhere else, but we are all special people and we all come into this world. God give all of us a purpose in life, and you need to find your purpose. You just need to find your purpose. I think my purpose is to helping people. That is a story I need to get for you. So anyway, I don't like calling names in this channel, but there's somebody that talked to me the other day, and oh my God, we cry. And she was like, girl, God told me that this is your purpose. You are supposed to be helping people. You're supposed to be, and I'm like, I can just, anyway, let me not start tearing up right now. So anyway, those are some of the things that you need to start looking out for in your life, and things that you think that you can relate to. If you can relate to some of these things or all of these things, which for me, I do relate to all of them. Here are some solutions to help you to, knock these out of your mind, your thoughts, and get going into your, to achieve your goals. Okay. Number one is going to reprogram your self-concept with affirmations. Just reprogram it like, I like myself. I love myself. I am great. I am happy. I am strong. Sometimes I have different affirmation that I will put on my dresser and stuff. When I get up in the morning, I know I have to go to my dresser. I got to look at my hair. I got to look at my face. I got to, and I put these things there because it helps me when I get up in the morning, if I feel not in the good mood this morning or something, or even if I feel great, it doesn't matter. But I get up, I go in the mirror and I look at it and I said, okay, I'm strong. I'm this, I'm a beast, I'm beautiful, I'm happy, I'm great. I'm a good person. I love myself. You keep on saying these things to yourself, and people think that you're crazy. But let me tell you, child, sometimes I'll get in that mirror and I start talking to myself. People like wonder what the hell is going on in there. But it works for me, and it may not. I can't say not work for you, because it's like psychology. What you tell yourself, it's gonna work. I don't know anybody in this world that it doesn't work for. You have to sit there. You may not have to go in the mirror. You can sit somewhere else, whatever works for you. But you have to keep on telling yourself that you are great. You are happy. You have a purpose. You are strong. You are beautiful. You tell yourself all these things, and you keep on telling yourself over and over and over. And I tell you, it will become true. Okay. Number 2. Visualize your best self daily. So you sit, daily going through your day, whatever you have for yourself, whatever your goals are, you start visualizing that and start thinking of the person that you want to become, the person that you need to become, the person that you're supposed to become, that God puts you on this earth for, your purpose. Start visualizing that, and, think deeply when you're visualizing it and looking at yourself like, this is me in, a few years or whatever. You just visualize yourself, and it helps a whole lot. Number 3, take small risks to expand your comfort zone. So if you don't want to go full blast and say, oh my God, I'm going to start a business right now, no problem. Okay, you take it small. Start making the phone calls to, Tom, Dick, and Harry, whoever you need to make the phone call to, and start, doing the work. Start making that process into, making sure that you're doing step by step, little stuff to get to, okay, I need to start a business for myself, or I need to do this for myself. So start small, okay? Number 4 is going to be, believe success is learned mindset, not a gift. So we can all be successful. It doesn't really matter who you are. You have to just start thinking that is something that is learned, and you can learn it. And you start looking for the knowledge for you to succeed in whatever field that you want to succeed in. Okay. And don't think that, oh my God, these are just special people and these are just gifts given out to only these people. No, girl. No, guys. I'm telling you, you can get what you want to get if you put your mind to it. You start thinking that these things you can learn, and once you learn them, you will be successful. So there you have it. Okay, guys, that's day 1. I talk a whole lot because I had a lot to get in. So that's day 1, unlocking your inner power and becoming your best self. Okay, guys, I am Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.